What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It's Al. You're going to um, drop part 4 of the How to Find a Good Man video. We've done 3 parts of this series. Really helped, gotten some good responses from a lot of women out there. So we're going to do part 4. We've been talking about Boaz as the model for a good man, which has been the model for a while for women who are biblical, spiritual. Boaz is the model that a lot of women use for a good man, and rightfully so. He has very great characters, recognizable character traits that if you find them in a man, you know you're dealing with a good brother. We've dealt with those character traits in 3 videos, and we're going to look at the 4th today. In the 4th video of the character of Boaz, who was the husband of Ruth. And we looked at the fact that he was a man who had a great reputation. His reputation preceded him. We looked at the fact that he was a man who made her comfortable. He did not try to hold her hostage or did not try to control her, still made her comfortable when he found out, he realized he couldn't. He was a man that she was willing to say, I want to be under your covering. She laid at his feet, uncovered his feet, which meant, I want to be under your covering. I'm laying down to you, not sexual, but saying to you, I want to be under your covering. You're the man whose covering I want to be under, which translates for us is that women will willfully submit to the man who is the right brother. And another great characteristic that women should look for in a man, in recognition that you have a good brother, is when you have a man whom, like Boaz, will keep his word with no strings attached. That's big for women, because a lot of brothers promise you the world, but those promises, unfortunately, a lot of women discover are attached to a lot of conditions. If you do this, if you do that. Now, brothers don't reveal this up front, but Boaz was a man who kept his word with no strings attached. In the Bible, Boaz looked at Ruth and he said, look, I could marry you, but there is one by law who is closest related to you. If he will not marry you, then I will as your kinsman's redeemer. But you have to first go and see if the one whom is supposed to by law marry you will marry you. And if not, then I will. And he made that promise to Ruth. And so Ruth goes and as we know, the one who was closest to her would not. And so Boaz did. He fulfilled what he told her he would do. He said he would marry her, and he did. Now, when he married her, he didn't lay any conditions out. He didn't change his word when the other brother wouldn't. He didn't say, well, on second thought, I think I'm going to do something different. He kept his word to her. And his word represented the reputation that the Bible initially said he had. That's important. Sisters, you have to be with a man who knows how to keep his word and knows how to do it with no strings attached. He can't keep his word and then add all of these additional conditions in order for him to be able to do something. If he said he's going to do it, then he should do it and not expect anything in return. Be wary of men who always want to do something for you, but do it conditionally. If you do this, if you do that, or always looking to do something in return, or for you to do something in return, or always looking to bring up the fact that they did something for you and now they feel that you should do certain things because of what they did for you. A man should be willing to be a man with no strings attached. And that's what Boaz did. He married Ruth. A lot of people probably wouldn't have. A lot of people probably would have tried to find a way out of it, but Boaz didn't. He told her what it was, and what it was what it turned out to be. And a lot of women, a lot of men tell you what it is, and what it is isn't what it turns out to be. It's one of the reasons why divorce rates are so high in America, because a lot of men tell women what it is, and what it is initially is not what it turns out to be. There are a lot of strings attached. And so women, beware and be weary when you're looking for, trying to find, or trying to be connected to the right man, of a man who knows how to keep his word. If he keeps his word, doesn't attach any strings, but just is who he is, then you are dealing with potentially a good brother. This is part 4 of our video. It's a little bit shorter today because of the nature of this characteristic. But women, be looking for that. Be looking for a man who knows how to do what he says he's going to do. He is potentially a good brother if he does that. If you haven't watched the other 3 videos, please go back and watch the other 3 videos. Very good information for women and for men. This isn't just for women, it's for men. So you can, if you are missing some of the character traits we talked about in these videos, it's a good way to know what a woman is looking for, a good woman should be looking for. That is, if you're looking for a good woman who is a wife. So sisters, check the video out. When I say sisters, I mean all women. This isn't about ethnicity or race. It's for all women. Brothers, go out there and check it out too. Go out there and take a look at these videos, and I guarantee you'll find something that'll help you. We're going to do one more video, so stay tuned. We're going to wrap up Boaz, so stay tuned, and we will do that later this week. Peace. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube, Al Prince II on YouTube. A lot of good stuff out there for you guys. Peace.